And family, good rising. So, wanted to talk to you about the best mobile welding company, which is HogOn Welding. This is in my personal opinion, and I wanted to say why I feel that HogOn Welding is one of the best welding companies is because we have no limitations on where we'll go, what we'll do, where we'll travel. We really think outside the box, very unorthodox in the shop, in the field. And the cool thing about us, even though we're mobile welders, we're also fabricators. We can fabricate in the field just like we was in the shop because we're used to it. We're used to getting our hog on no matter what the conditions or the circumstances or the environment as far as the weather was. So I didn't work from Denver all the way from South Carolina to Phoenix, Arizona to Washington. So I had been all around doing different welding jobs, doing different jobs, moving around through the cities from Kansas City throughout Arkansas, around Phoenix, Arkansas, and all of this moving it actually helped me gain more of an independence with what I'm doing. So what I try to do is I try to make sure that I'm good and mobile, keep everything that I need because you never know when someone might call you from an outside source. Hey, we got a job here. Could you come here? Hey, I got a job here. Could you do this? So a lot of times we get paid for per diem, gas mileage, hotel fees. Depends on exactly where I'm going or what I'm doing. So sometimes I get paid from just using my skills alone, and I get paid good for that. Sometimes I get paid for everything, using my equipment, using um, my troubleshooting skills, fabrication skills. It all depends. I think that being a mobile welding company, an independent one who sets no limitations, and the reason I started out doing mobile welding because mobile welding allowed me not to be in a box. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be in a box. I didn't just want to do one thing. You know how people like, man, I just want to do this. I just want to do this. I didn't want to have just one thing that I was known for. And I just didn't want to sit around, and just be known for one area. I wanted to move around and see people, man, because I was incarcerated. And anyone that has been incarcerated, especially for a length of time, I did 10 years. After doing 10 years incarcerated, sitting in a cell, being still, you don't want to be just in one spot at one time. Some people probably do, but me personally, I want to move around and see the world. I want to see things I never seen. Being born in Little Rock, Arkansas, and raised in McGee, Arkansas City, and Reed, there was a different environment for me to move around. So, I was also raised in Denver and Montbellows, but those was the only two areas that I really knew. So I'm thankful that I was able to move around, that my parents actually moved around, try to make a better way. And it just instilled in me that sometimes you got to pack up and go to actually make yourself into what you're trying to do. Build your business, build your brand, get your ideology in line once you find out who you are, and don't let nobody stop you, man. That's why I just say hog on, hustling over grounded obstacles naturally. Think about it. Hustling over grounded obstacles naturally because there's going to be things in life we're going to have to face. We're going to have to go through. We're going to have to endure all of that. So the only thing you can do is take it, make something out of it, and keep getting your hog on. So why HogOn Welding is one of the best mobile welding companies is because we're combo welders. We're independent. We'll travel. There's no limitation with us. As long as you're willing to pay the fee, it's worth the ride or the flight. Sometimes we fly in. Hey, we want to come in and help you put your project up. Structural, pipe, ornamental, it doesn't matter. If it got something to do with metal, we in it. I like to stay away from the headache jobs. So, I like to have good work that's coming in, but I don't chase the money. You know what I mean? I try to set up ways where we can be able to network with people who actually need our services than begging for some services. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you throw yourself out there like that, you put yourself in a trick bag where you have to do certain things that you really, really don't want to do, but you have to do them because you got bills to pay and you already signed this contract. So I don't want you to put yourself in no trick bag. Just do what's on your heart. So my goal with HogOn Welding is to start a new independence. I teach independent welding courses. I got a 8-hour block. And the 8-hour blocks that I teach only charge $150. The education that I give is priceless because you can't get it from a school. Like they're going to stress things out. They're going to make you do things that you really don't need. And if you're going to college, you really gonna stretch it out. So it's gonna be a while before you be able to critique what you do. So my goal is to cut out the middleman, give you that direct knowledge you need off the top without all the BS. Yeah, we're gonna teach. Yeah, we're gonna learn the book knowledge because you got to learn the lingo, and then we're gonna get hands on because that's where the money is. That's where the talent is. That's where you be able to exercise your skill by being hands on. So my goal is to be hands on with that. So we have hourly classes. We don't at right now. Normally we don't really do a lot of hourly because a lot of people don't come through. You know what I mean? Most people buy blocks. So, but hourly, I only charge $30 an hour. If you buy the block, it's $150 for an 8-hour block. If you get the course, which is 30 hours, it's $600 right now. At the time, if you get two courses in one, like say I want to do the MIG and the flux core. If you do MIG and flux core in one, which is both of them are wires, then you can get both of them for $900. That's $900 to learn two different type of welding. So it's going to be hard to find these type of deals and prices for someone that actually know what he's doing. So my goal is to really help you. Like I want to see people do good. I want to see other people get their hog on because I know one thing. If I help 10, one go come back. And if that one come back, I know me and that person or me and that group is going to continue to get our hog on. So I don't really trip on the numbers. You know, all I trip on is being able to really assist and help people. So I feel that I'm one of the best mobile welding companies because I set no limitations for myself. Literally, I do shipping container conversions, mobile welding, metal fabrication, and installing. You name it, we do it. And we believe in investing in our youth because that's our future, man. So I wish I would have had someone when I was young to actually sit me down and give me the insight I need. But the only thing they could give me was that bag to go get a bigger bag. I mean, all they could do was hand me that sack of drugs and say, hey, bring me back a 60-40 split. And I don't want to do that to our youth. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I want to give you something else that you can actually go get a bag and come back and tell me how you turned that trade into a business, because I think that's what makes us valuable, because we actually teach people how to turn a trade into a business, family, and that's very important in this day and age. So for those who are seeking welding, those who have been thinking about welding, hit me up. I have consultations to help you set up your business. My consultations are $150 if you want to gain the membership to actually be a part of me for a lifetime, and we'll always communicate and we'll always be able to network as a family. That is $500 for a lifetime fee right now. So you can be able to, grow with me as I grow. As I get new information, good information, I'm gonna share it with you. I want you to do better. So in order for you to do better, you gotta have better information. So that's my goal, is to give you better information so that way you can get your hog on. You can hustle over grounded obstacles naturally. And I like to say that because you're gonna face things in life that you're just gonna have to figure out either to go through, to go around, or to go over. And that's how I get a hog on, man. That's how we do it. Whatever we face, we're going to take it head on, and we're going to solve the problem. We're going to troubleshoot it. We're going to figure out what we can do to improve the situation, and we're going to make it happen. And we'll try to our best. We believe in the win-win concept. We don't believe in win-lose or lose-lose. We believe in win-win. Why can't both parties win satisfied with a smile on their face? And that's what we're all about. I want to make sure you feel good at the services. At the end of the day, I feel good, and we can network again. So in my personal opinion, what makes HogOn Welding one of the best mobile welding classes or best mobile welding companies is because we have no limitations to getting a hog on.